About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
On second down, Freeman. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Screen for Freeman. And some space here. Devontae Freeman. They're not going to get him. Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman, 79 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 40. Jackson now off the bootleg, steps away. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Buddy up! 59, Mike. Check. 59. We on it. We wait. Check. 59.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Flush to his right. It's caught by Mark Ingram. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Jackson now. It's caught by Roberts. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Seth Roberts, 36 yards as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken very short. Gets around him. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
at their own 21-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Throwing on second down, Ryan, and it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. On first down, Ryan. And it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
50 seconds to mine. We ain't giving up nothing today. Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. Gets it off to Freeman. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons. On first down, it's Freeman. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
57, Mike, 57. Arnie.
From just shy of midfield, Ryan. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons. On first and 10, it's Ryan. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on first and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
On 2nd and 10, Ryan looking deep for Julio. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, 30 yards, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13. So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Steps away to his left. He's going deep for Brown, and that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Jackson to throw. Out to his left. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And his throw is incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 62 yards. yards as the Ravens push further out in front.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more of going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Let's go! Let's go!
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. From the shotgun, Ryan. And finding the tight end, Hooper. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, 1st down Falcons.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Ready, Blue 80! Back 25! All day, baby, all day, all day. All right, 25!
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half. Ryan now closing in on a 200-yard 1st half through the air. It's 1st and 10.
No. Hey, check. Check, Mike 57, Mike 57. Here we go. 57 the Mike. 57.
From the gun, it's Ryan. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds, and it's a 2nd down. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Here we go. 57, Mike 57. Rip right. Hey, check. Get up.
Throwing again, Ryan. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the 1st half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again, Jackson. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw is Jackson. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. In for the sack, Deion Jones. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
4th down, here's Jackson. And he's got Snead. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Check, 45 to Mike. It's been a long day for you.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Jackson. He uncorks it for Snead. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done. That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more.
Man out, man out. 45 to Mike.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Dancing to his left. He finds Roberts, complete. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Jackson on 1st down. Being chased out left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the place to run it or throw it. In this situation, he decided to fling it, but couldn't find his man open.
Clock showing 90 seconds to go in the 3rd.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. The sack coming from Adrian Claiborne off the edge.
45, Mike. 45.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Eluding the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Boy, you sure don't see that too often.
I guess you can't really call anything a gimme, but you figure with his track record, that's a sure thing. But it turns out it's not the case.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Wait! 57's right. Nice, sweetheart. 11. Switch.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Ryan, this one caught by Ridley. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 15 yards, first down Atlanta.
54, stop.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 27-yard line. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons. They'll run on first down. Freeman. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. To throw on 2nd and 6. Ryan, flush to his right. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Hey, 59, ready. And the Falcons 25, check 25, check 61, matchbox lights.
From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
General West. Watch twins. 51.
He'll look to run with Freeman. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Hey, box truck. Mike 57. That's right, baby. They don't want it. 57. Mike.
Now Ryan. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. On the move to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
He's checking. Crash. 39.
They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. And that is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. Well, they had to take one final shot at the end zone, but now things are looking really bleak.
And I agree with that totally. You had to take the shot if they did score. You know, whether you call it a miracle or not, you line up, onside kick, get the ball back, throw one more in the end zone, who knows? Had to take the chance, it just was unsuccessful.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Takaris McKinley on the tackle. That's a gain. Brings up the score and long.
And he's got room. And nothing but daylight ahead. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 76 yards as the Ravens push further out in front. Well, Charles, he's already proven that he's not afraid to tuck that football down on the option, and he's into the end zone for the second time in the game.
And that's exactly what you need from your quarterback, the ability to run the ball fearlessly. And, in fact, many quarterbacks will tell you running the football doesn't scare them. Standing in the pocket and taking blindside hits, that's what terrifies them.
And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Down to lose one. 57's Mike. Mike 57. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. 57. Mike 50. 54. Stop. Hey. Showing it. Check. Let him go.
2nd and 10 now. Ryan. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. Ryan. Gets it off to Freeman. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Here's Ryan. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Ryan will throw again. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Russell Gage there to make the grab. And the Falcons cut into that lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that will get them one closer. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now.